Hello, this is Rob with Gold Plating Services, and today we're going to be plating these Toyota Avalon emblems. We're going to be using the ProLab kit, and we're going to first time we're going to be stripping the chrome with the ProLab. This top one here is a solid emblem, so we'll just do it all together. Then we have these individual letters here that we'll hang on a rack and do all in one go. And this one's also solid. Now you may wonder what we're going to do with this plastic on the back here. You actually remove the emblem from the plastic and it has the adhesive on the back. Surprisingly, the plating does not affect the adhesive whatsoever, and then you can just stick it right back onto that plastic piece when you're done and it's all good. We've done it hundreds if not 1,000 times, so we'll do that with all three of these parts, and let's get going on it. Hope you guys enjoy.
On our 5-clip rack.
All right, real quick, we're going to show you, we're just clipping these up. So we've found that it's better to actually clip these instead of hang, so you get really good contact. So it's just clipping, and if you could see there, the clip touches, it has to make sure it touches the chrome, but it's touching on top and bottom. So we'll just go ahead and clip those up and get it ready, and we'll get ready to plate them up. All right, well, we're ready to get plating, and here we've got the 5-station ProLab. We're actually only going to need the 3 that don't have covers on them, so we're going to be using the chrome stripping solution, the surface activator, and 24K bright gold. So you could easily just do this project with a 3-station. Now, for those of you who know that chrome stripping does require reverse polarity, we have a special cable set that does that for you. Let's just get plating them. We're going to do the individual letters first. Now we have up on this power rectifier set at 5 volts. And you can see that it just starts stripping the chrome off of there. Typically, if you were brush plating, this would take quite a bit of work. And this module with the chrome stripping with the ProLab is something that's been long awaited for people who want to do door handles, emblems, lug nuts, all sorts of stuff, because you'll see how quick and easy this is. And if you've ever done brush plating, it's really time saving to do it this way. I mean, brush plating is great for what it's great for, but a lot of our car people are nowadays really requested this type of setup. So we are excited to finally get it launched for you. So some emblems and items will have a thicker chrome, just like anything. The longer they left it in the chrome, the thicker the chrome will be. Certain high-end emblems especially have thicker. Some thin chrome, it may be off in 15 seconds. Some it may take you a minute or two. So just to play it safe, we're going to leave it in long, because over-stripping it isn't going to hurt it, but under-stripping it will. If you do not get all the chrome off, you're going to have adhesion problems, meaning you take a piece of tape, stick it on there, and rip it off, you would see gold on that piece of tape. So we just want to make sure that we get all of it off. Now, let's take a look at it real quick. Now, it's not going to look like totally different, because underneath every layer of chrome you have bright nickel. You may notice it's not as white. It almost has a tan tint to it. That lets you know that the chrome has stripped. Now, just because it's tan doesn't always mean that all of the chrome is stripped, but in this case, I believe it probably is. We may want to go back in a little bit longer.
I think we will, just to make sure that we get underneath the clips.
Okay, so yeah, we're going to go back in. And that's a good philosophy, is that if you have any doubt in your mind, just go longer. Because if you didn't get all the chrome off and you move forward, you pretty much might as well just start with brand new emblems, because you would have to polish all the gold off and they just never look as good the next time. Next, we'll be going into this activator, and since it's such a quick step, I'll just kind of show you it while that finishes up. The surface activator basically just activates the nickel. It's a quick 5-10 second step. It's nothing long. With brush plating, a lot of people will get black spots on their pieces because they activate too long or leave it on the part by trying to do too large of areas. Beautiful thing about bath plating, you don't have to worry about that because you're activating the whole thing at once. So we're going into the rinse before the activator now. We're going to leave the voltage the same at 5 volts and go into the activator. You can see it bubbling. And in this case, it's just the way the cable set goes. It's forward polarity again, and it's just doing its magic. You won't notice any visual change on activation. And we're going to skip the bright nickel because it doesn't need bright nickel. It's already there. And go into the 24K bright gold solution. All right, so sorry about that little interruption. We decided to turn on the air pump there. If you haven't seen it before in other videos, the air tubes run here. You can control the throttle right here, and it just moves the solution around and keeps fresh solution on there. Without air agitation, you can do plating just fine, but if you're trying to do thick plates, it really is optimal to have some sort of movement in your solution. So we're going to leave it in here for a couple of minutes and we'll be back with you. Now while that's plating, I just wanted to talk about a few things with the kit. So the really cool thing, or one of the really cool things about the ProLab, is it's super easy to fire up. So you just leave it set up, you put these caps over your solutions when you're done for the day. When you come in, you just take the caps off, your bus bar swings up and down, you just bring them down for the ones you're going to use. In this case we left this off, but usually you can turn this on, set the temperature. Since this isn't heated, there's no point. The electricity still works fine without that. You may have wondered why they looked off. The power is coming from the power rectifier after all. That's more for the heater. Also, if you, let's say you were going to be doing bright nickel plating, the really cool thing is the heater comes here, sticks to the side here, and you turn on the air. This bright nickel can be up to temperature, which is about 130 in as little as 15 minutes. And so you just come fire everything up, and by the time you have your parts racked up and ready, you can just pound through parts really quickly with this thing. It's become a workhorse for a lot of people who were just getting bogged down with too much work, which is a good problem to have. All right, let's take a look at how they look. Been in there for a couple of minutes, and we'll plate them longer, but for now, oh yeah, they look great. Okay, so we're gonna plate them a little bit longer, and we'll show you how they look when they're completed. So now that they're done, this is a distilled water rinse just to get any solution off. I just wanted to show you them. Terry is actually grabbing another distilled water rinse just to get everything off. But yeah, look how nice those turned out. Beautiful, fast. I mean, it's just really slick. All right, guys, we got them all plated and ready to send back to the customer. They look fantastic. No clip marks, no areas missed. Really quick and easy with that ProLab. Now, if you guys have any questions, please comment below, send us an email, or give us a call. Again, this was done with Gold Plating Services ProLab kit, and you can check it out on www.goldplating.com or give us a call. Thank you.